welcome to Connections. This is our second episode.
Indeed it
It's
is.
really, really exciting.
I'm very excited.
How does everyone feel today?
The nerves are a bit better, I must say. The nerves are like...
We've calmed now.
We've calmed down. We're
Yeah.
much more zen and
definitely.
focused. So what we're going to be looking at tonight.
Body image,
All
the
about your
big one about your body, about shapes, and you know the way we should take care of our specific body image.
Yeah, for sure. And body image is the perception that you have of your own physical appearance.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely. And that's going to fit really well into how we've structured our kind of show sequence. And on Wednesdays, we look at
wellness.
Yeah.
Wellness. It is a Wednesday, and here at home, this is our home. This is your new home. We have chosen to make Wednesday a wellness Wednesday. So you guys will be making sure that in terms of your body, your spiritual, your mindset, all is in balance.
All's taken care of.
All
We're
is
really
taken
looking
care
out for you. We
It's just
seriously
also
are.
important that you also invite the guys, to be watching the show.
Of
because
course.
it's not only, as the perception has always been, that women, their bodies, their shapes.
Yeah.
But we also do need to realize and come to the fact that body image affects both males and females.
Yeah, no,
You
for
know,
sure.
so yeah, I mean, it's open to
Changing.
everyone. Yeah, yeah.
But I must say though,
teenage
girls, we
phases,
do suffer more. Like in terms of body image and body whatever, weight, we suffer more.
I suppose that's due to the fact that the spotlight's is on girls.
Yeah.
As
Girls
opposed
more
to
than guys.
these
Yeah,
pretty,
yeah.
tall, waif-thin things floating in the wind.
Yeah,
We haven't had a burger in months.
Oh, okay.
Punishment.
Get some food.
Punishing yourselves.
No.
Get some food in that system.
But let's also contribute to genetics. I mean, I can be an eater and still be lean.
And tiny, but
Yeah.
for sure.
Hereditary.
But I think that the kind of scary things about when it comes to body image, where it sort of all starts, is
Yeah,
puberty. Because you were once this wonderful little tomboy with your nice little short, straight legs, and you were
Where you
strong.
gotta get the leg
Then
and
all of a
everything.
sudden, you
Yeah.
wake up one morning
And you're
and
like-
you've got hips like a pow, and you're like, what
Or you
is
discover
going
What
makeup.
happened?
Or you discover
on
makeup.
here?
Yeah, yeah.
Why do I?
And you know, there was a
Yeah.
time when boys and girls, like, you know, you can play together, be topless, and there was a time when we were all
That was-
like that,
that was
guys.
PC,
Yeah.
that was okay, and then it kind of gets a little bit freaky
Yeah.
after a while.
It is wrong. It's just not on. But guys, remember to interact with us. We
Yeah.
love hearing from you. We are on Facebook, www.facebook.com/connections with an X, and mine said Connections, my bad. And of course, Twitter, it is @Connections319. And I love a new feature. They can now SMS us at home. Isn't that
That's
great?
convenient.
Yes.
That's so great.
That's great. 'cause
Great
then
provision
it's
made
like
by you
one-on-one.
guys, eh?
Like,
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
excuse. If you don't have Facebook, you can send us your
SMS.
SMS.
SMS, please call.
No, please
No.
go don't worry.
We really
Our
won't.
SMS
Free.
number. Our number is 083 44 88810. And of course, email. We there on email connections@mindset.co.za.
Thank you so
Right.
much. Please keep sharing your stories. You guys have been talking to us even before
Yeah.
the show started. How insane is that? And we're going to get to some of that a little bit later on.
short
But
Yeah.
yeah.
for now, as is the way with the show, you must be prepared to share your worst possible
But before
memories.
we get into that, guys,
Yeah.
let's not be rude. A huge, humongous thank you goes out to PC
Of
Training
course,
yeah.
and Business College for they have sponsored us with this beautiful tablet. Now you guys can share anything with us. We just like, oops,
Click
a click away.
A click
Technology is beautiful.
Without that,
awesome.
Without that, life would be
connection,
difficult.
no
Like, I try to remember, like, what was I doing, like, 15 years from now? Like, what was life like when I didn't have Facebook?
Without Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
Twitter I can
You
do that.
played.
No.
Played in the streets.
It was kind of fun, hey?
Yeah,
I was eating
yeah.
sand, coming home dirty. I used to make the best mud cakes. My mud cakes
Eating
are
ants.
Yes, my mud cakes are gangster. They used to
Yo,
taste like
Luto.
taste like
I
chocolate.
never
Now you
tasted.
did,
I
you just
know-
exposed yourself,
No,
huh?
I remember folks that did that. I
No,
remember
nah,
guys
man.
that did
Speaking
that.
about exposing ourselves, I think let's share, because the show is about sharing.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
And it is
definitely.
about talking to other people and bringing uncomfortable topics out
Yeah,
into the open.
yeah,
So let's
yeah.
talk about our own
Experience.
puberty horror stories.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Like right
I
now.
think I'll start with myself.
Yeah.
you know. A few years ago, I think it was about 6 years ago, so I was rather tall. It might be tough to believe now, but
Half pint. You're so cute.
Like you
I was-
shrinked.
No, I was rather tall. I don't know, I shrank somehow. And a guy actually sent, a guy that I went to school with, sent me a BBM message after he had seen my pictures on Facebook, and it was like, bro,
What happened?
What happened? And I don't know, I think I just grew like much quicker than they did, and then I sort of slowed down. Then
And then
everyone
they caught up.
Yeah.
So they caught up,
And then they
I
even
appeared
went
to be
higher
the-
than you.
much higher. So I ended up, being the short guy, and then I remember I was also Barry White back in 07. I was in choirs from grade 3 right up until
Yeah?
grade 6.
Wow.
Grade 6, I couldn't really audition again because, the voice, Barry White. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, just one time my voice was, not leveled.
Yeah.
And just breaking here and there, and I had to take a step back from choir.
Shame,
And,
man.
but then
With the height thing,
the
though-
advantage is then having the manly,
The manly
muscular
man voice.
With the height thing, though, I was asking, were you teased a lot about being like the shorter one?
I
Well,
wasn't
going from
till-
there to like shrinking.
Yeah. The thing is, I was coming from Port Elizabeth, so when I came up to Joburg, I had different friends, it was different atmosphere, everything was just completely different, So the new friends of mine, sort of grew around the whole thing that, okay, fine, we've got a short friend, we will accommodate him. And they did start, to make fun here and there, but it was constructive criticism, if I can put it that way. Not
If
that it could
that's what
help me
you
grow.
call it.
It's not like it would help me grow, but
Yeah.
yeah, but another guy offered me these growth pills, for my height, and I thought, okay, what are the side effects? But I won't even lie, I was rather tempted. They're like
Really?
supplements. They help you grow.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
No.
So,
Okay, well,
That's
with
strange.
me,
Yeah.
well, I grew up, I was the transport kid. Like a transport, you have lots of kids,
Kids, yeah,
different
yeah.
personalities, different ages. And so I had like the big nose, and they would call me so weird names, the worst names ever. They call me the oxygen thief.
Shame.
Share the
so
oxygen,
cute, though.
share.
So I went through like primary school
Yeah, yeah.
till high school with that name, and it's like it's stuck. Even now when they see me, they're
Did
like,
it hurt
oh, I used to cry.
Yeah.
I used to cry a lot, and I would go back, Mommy, please come to the transport. They're harassing me. They're calling me the oxygen thief and all that. But as time went, it's like, okay,
you get over
whatever,
it.
oxygen
You
thief,
grow
I'm
out of
still
that.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get over it.
Whatever, yeah.
I suppose, I don't know, puberty was very sticky for me because I kind of bloomed a little bit early and everyone was
Oh,
still
you're the
like
early bloomer. okay.
young and playing hockey and all athletically shaped and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, I just got like irreversium slab. Like it just came from like nowhere. It like descended down upon me like pow. And I was like, oh, that's
This is the
cool.
UV. This is the UV.
that's really nice.
Yeah.
I'm digging this weirdness that's going on in my life. But otherwise, puberty for me, I was lucky. I never got acne, had clear skin all the time. But I suppose it is painful because people tease you about things. And,
Yeah, you never get
and
the...
It's not nice.
and honestly, it's completely and utterly unfair. And I think it's a way for them to cope with their own insecurities. So that they can shine the light on somebody else. So that they can, stay in the shadows and not really take a lot of the
And it's not like
abuse,
they were any
really.
better.
Come
Yeah.
on, guys,
Then
let's
you
be
always-
fair. I mean, when you were in high school, don't tell me that you never teased some other kid about something that
I
was...
didn't have time for that.
Really?
There's far too many
yeah,
books
yeah,
to
yeah.
read.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Way too many books to read. I sat in the library. That's where I used
At
to chill at
break?
break. Yes, I chilled in the library.
So you never even teased like, oh, look at her. I will not lie.
That's a
Shame.
lie.
I teased. I
Yeah.
teased.
Yeah.
I teased. So that's why when people tease back, it's like, oh, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Not a lie, I was a weird, awkward kid who didn't really sit around with
Yeah.
anyone. I like my books. I like Narnia and things like that.
You know, early stages of high school, I don't think the teasing is that much because all of you guys, considering that you're talking about puberty right now, considering that the people around your age group, your grade, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, you guys are all experiencing different things. Your voice is
Yeah.
going deeper. Women's hips are going wider. All of a sudden shirts are becoming tighter.
And we all
around
grow
here
at
for
different
ladies.
rates.
Your shoulders are, becoming
Getting
broader.
broader and
you
other
know?
things are
So
happening, yeah.
you're not really too worried about teasing other people, but you're worried about yourself. The changes that
Yeah,
you're going
that
through.
you
type
experience.
of
But there's
thing.
always that one child.
That
That one
yeah.
child, you're like,
Yeah.
where's your mother? Like, what was your mother doing while you were growing up? Like, what was she doing?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you are very uncouth. Like, there's that one child who just terrorizes everyone. He like
Yeah,
starts
yeah.
like the mob and gets everybody to get their pitchforks going.
Well,
No.
guys, we have a wonderful story on Facebook.
Oh, yeah,
It comes from Stephanie Wolfie, and she says, body image, she loves this topic. So I thought I'd share my story. So I'm not one of those girls who have perfect size 6 body. So needless to say, I used to be really insecure about myself, and granted, I still am sometimes. But then I got my pretty little wolf paws tattoo. I got it 2 years ago as an early 16th birthday present. When I got my tattoo, it changed how I thought and felt about my body and who I am. It's strange, but it felt like a piece of my body which had been missing was finally found and given back to me. My paws have given me courage and has made me feel proud of my body and the way it looks. It made me feel beautiful.
That's wonderful. Congratulations,
That's
Steffi.
amazing, actually, that a tattoo can change the way you feel about yourself.
But I think you
I
got to
suppose
find that thing, that
I was just about to
really
say
just
as well,
kind
many
of
people will have
centers
their
you.
own thing, you know. of
Yeah, well, thank you so
getting-
much,
yeah.
Stephanie, for sharing your
It
story.
reminds me, her story reminds me of the email that we got earlier.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah.
I even forgot what is the name.
We got an email.
Yeah.
This is your
Oh, mind
task,
if
my
I
dear.
read? No problem. Kiabetswe Bokaba. I think that is, yeah.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me. I don't have problems with my body image, and I have developed my confidence about myself. But I have a friend who is insecure about her image. That makes her lack self-confidence in herself, but now she seems to be slowly accepting herself the way she is.
And that's a good
Thanks
thing.
for that email.
That's a really
Yeah.
good thing. And we're gonna actually have someone who's informed and in the know talking to us about body image tonight.
That's
Her name
good.
is
I'm excited.
Nomonde.
Yeah.
She is the founder of Look and Feel Images. And she'll be joining us after the break, talking to us more about body image
Body
and really
image,
getting
yeah.
us to the crux of this issue, to the center of it, and,
Yeah.
and enlightening us on some things we may
How
not
to
necessarily
deal
know.
with those
How to
changes,
deal with
you
the
know,
changes,
puberty, yeah.
and once you're there, how to
Accept.
accept them
Yeah.
and how to dress appropriately and how
And
to
look
deal with your body
fabulous,
and
yeah.
get comfortable in your own
I
skin.
like how she's also going to be.
All right, well, we're going to go to ad
Sorry,
break now,
sorry.
and we'll be back shortly. Don't miss out. Don't leave your seat. We'll be back just now.
Cheers, cheers.
And welcome back. We're back in studio with Nomonde from Look and Feel Images. Dekano had to leave us, unfortunately. Otherwise, there'd just be too much women in this room for poor Dekano. He wouldn't be able to cope with that. She's here tonight to talk to us as a qualified image consultant.
Yes.
About how to deal with body image. Yeah. So you've got some questions, don't you?
I do.
Yes.
Earlier on, we were just talking about, you know, the stages people go through in puberty and everything, and I was confessing how short I've become, you know. But with that said, body shape also is, you know, plays a huge factor in this. You know, what's your take on the body images that people go through, and especially ladies and guys, in fact. Yeah, that's basically body images and body
Yeah,
shape.
how does puberty affect one's body image?
Yeah.
Well, firstly, I'd like to thank you for having me.
It's
Pleasure
a
having you.
pleasure. You're so pretty.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
thank you. First of all, when you then go through a hormonal havoc,
Yeah.
that's puberty,
Yeah.
you start to experience body odor, acne,
Yeah.
behavioral problems.
Yeah.
How to regulate that? With acne, you are not used to cleansing and toning and
Yeah.
moisturizing.
Yeah.
Now you have to take better care of your skin. You need to hydrate a lot of water. There's a time in our teen years going into our adulthood, we are now into alcohol
Yeah.
and cigarettes.
Yeah.
You need to now hydrate yourself. You cannot be drinking alcohol and not hydrating.
Okay.
So you moisturize,
Yeah.
you cleanse, you tone, you moisturize
Yeah.
to help your skin. And then if the acne is excessive, you then go to your GP who will help you and prescribe something that can regulate your hormones.
Okay.
Then with regards to body odor,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the thing is that with sweat is not the smelly part
Yeah.
of the body odor.
Yeah.
You get deodorants with antiperspirants.
Yeah.
Antiperspirants is the chemicals that help to fight the bacteria.
Okay.
Because with sweating, you then get bacteria.
Okay.
So now you need a deodorant with an antiperspirant. When you go buy a deodorant, you get antiperspirant. Now that will help to fight off the bacteria, like I said. And then you then need, because the deodorant just masks the sweat. So when you sleep at night, you take a shower, then you put on your deodorant. That will help fight the bacteria.
Okay.
So then, and then it's what you eat. We are what we eat.
Yeah.
Oily foods, curry, spicy foods, those seep into your pores and they cause body odor.
Okay, all right. So a good strong diet, a decent antiperspirant, a good facial regime.
Yes.
And you should be good to go. Now another thing that affects people is body shape. And, you know, what does that necessarily mean? Because from sort of puberty, your body's changing. It's not really finished, and you hit about 18, 19, and you're starting to settle into your body. What are those body shapes that one can potentially settle into, or people are currently developing at this stage?
Okay. Firstly, you look at your genes.
Okay, cool.
You look at your father, you look at your mom, you look at your siblings, and then you get an understanding of where you are going in terms of your height, in terms of, you know, there are different kinds of body shapes. You get the hourglass, you get the pear shape, you get the apple, and then you get the athletic body.
Okay.
And there are different ways to dress for all those body shapes.
All right.
Because now you're trying to have the same, the width, the shoulders, and your hips must be the same size.
Okay, cool.
Jeez, okay.
Okay, so that's something to keep in mind when you're dressing, so that you're not wearing something that makes you look top heavy or bottom heavy or whatever. And also, when it comes to sort of body shapes and images, you know, when you're in school uniform, you're in school uniform. There isn't really much you can do. But what can youngsters kind of do with accessories that could pass in schools, things like belts and stuff, just to taper in the waist or differentiate between the top half and the bottom half of the body? What would you recommend that would still look clean in high school?
Firstly, for girls, you have to know what the correct bra size is.
Okay.
We don't usually get our correct bra sizes, because then not all of us will have the correct breast, a desired breast size.
Okay.
So now what you can do is, if you can have, it depends on the body sizes. If you have a pear shape, you have to now, a pear shape, you're smaller on the upper body, and you're bigger on your lower body. So then now you have to get your, I don't know if you'll be wearing blazers.
Yes,
blazers.
especially in winter.
Especially in winter. So you're good to go. You can stuff up your jerseys and a scarf and your blazers. You know,
cool.
that would cause you to have a more heavier upper body that can suit your lower parts.
Okay, cool, excellent. And on that topic, in terms of dressing for your shape, can you take us through those sort of more common body shapes and how to dress for them?
A common body shape would be the apple. And I did say the pear shape. But then the desired body shape is the hourglass. Now, you know, how to dress for an apple body shape is that they have the most greatest legs, the apple-shaped women. If you can have a nice thin waist belt, now that accentuates between the upper body and the lower body, because you're round. You want to show that you've got a figure. So now the nice thing about figure belts help you in that definition that you need. Yes, so you can wear it with dresses, you can wear it with jeggings. Jeggings are very good for apple-shaped women. Jeggings and heavier tops, flowy tops, and then you just pop in that figure belt.
All right.
And then for the pear-shaped, you can have a nice high-waisted pants. High-waisted pants and your jackets. They can have stuffings We don't all have money to buy. What is this? What do they call them
Shoulder
again?
pads.
Shoulder pads.
So 90s. Good.
No,
But you need
with
them,
the whole
and they're
90s,
in.
The whole, it's very in.
With the trends,
whole
they're
way
in.
high
Okay.
waist thing and the small belts, the whole vintage swag is coming back.
it's
and
back.
coming
It's back.
alive.
Yeah, for sure.
It's looking good, I must say.
It is
It's
looking
very
good.
nice out
It is
there.
looking good, but I'm not a fan of shoulder pads.
You can't
Maybe not
wear
the
shoulder
shoulder
pads. You've
pads.
got the perfect body.
Okay.
You've
Yeah.
got the hourglass body.
Oh, we're getting a call actually at the moment. Sangi's on the line.
Hello.
Hello,
Oh, hi.
Sangi.
Hi, Lutho. Hi, Unati.
Hi.
Ninjani.
Siphilile unjani wena?
Hilile nami enkosi. Hi, Sis Namonde.
I can't hear Sange.
Can you not hear?
Okay.
How are you?
Just hold on. Someone is not hearing at the
sorry,
moment.
someone
Just
can't
try and
actually
sort her
hear
out.
you, but I'll ask the questions for you, okay?
Thank you,
So
Unati.
Sange is asking some questions from me. Yes, Sange, you can do that.
So my question is, people tend to tell me that I'm apple-shaped, right?
Okay, cool.
So I was just wanting to know from Sis Namonde, what kind of clothes can I wear to accentuate the parts that I do look good in, like some of the parts that I have in my body, like what type of clothes can I wear? Because I don't like to wear dresses and skirts and stuff like that. So what clothes can I wear to accentuate the good parts in my body?
Okay, cool. So
Thank you.
Sange is saying that she's an apple-shaped lady who doesn't necessarily like to wear dresses and whatnot and skirts, and she's trying to find out how she can accentuate the best parts of her body through proper dress. What would you recommend?
Apple-shaped bodies, like I said, have got beautiful legs.
Okay.
But then she doesn't want to dress in dresses,
Yeah.
like you said. So now what I'll tell Sanya to do is invest on jeggings.
Okay.
Jeggings, they are a jean slash
Leggings.
leggings.
Okay.
So you get to wear your jeggings more often.
Okay.
And flowy tops with the figure belt. She
Okay.
must invest in figure belts, flowy tops, and jeggings.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
Different colors.
Okay, fantastic. Did you get that, Sange?
No, she's still
Okay,
on the
cool.
line.
Excellent. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks, Sange.
Thank you. Bye. All right. So as we were speaking, let's get back to that. We covered apple. We covered pear. Did we? Yes, we did. And what are the other shapes? So we call
The hourglass.
the hourglass.
The hourglass is the
Yeah, I was
perfect
about to
shape.
ask to elaborate on that.
Because I'm an hourglass. What would you say I should wear?
You're an hourglass, and that means the width of your shoulders and the width of your hips are the same size.
Okay.
So you can wear anything.
Okay.
You can wear absolutely anything,
Okay.
because now you're not trying to look a certain way. That's the
Okay.
desired body shape.
Okay. All right. And these garments that you've brought with you today.
Yeah.
Let's talk about them. This is some interesting stuff. I want to see
Okay.
because I'm liking this belt a hell of a lot.
This is a dress.
Yes.
This would be for an apple-shaped
Okay.
woman. Like
Okay.
I said, flowy
Okay.
with a figure belt.
Okay.
And then because it's winter, you can't always buy clothes because it's now summer. You have to now shop for summer.
Yeah.
Now it's
Polo
winter.
necks
So
and-
now you just pop in a nice leather jacket
Okay.
on top of your dress with a figure belt. You're good to go.
And you're good to go. All right. And what would you
I like the
recommend
colour.
for ladies like me who don't necessarily like showing off their arms because they're a little bit self-conscious about it? What would you say that one can do to not look like a big sort of sack of potatoes walking around with like this big long thing and things hanging off you? What would you recommend?
Black. Black tops. Black fitted tops.
Okay, cool.
Not same top as I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Black fitted tops, because you're trying to look a little slimmer.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love your body shape, your shape.
Okay.
So, and I love the fact that you're wearing black. So now, invest on black.
Black, more sort of slimming.
Or
sort of
darker
black tops.
darker colours.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much, Namonde. That was
Thank
really
you.
informative. We're so glad you joined us today.
Thank
we didn't
you.
really get to cover the guys. We're
Guy
really
parts.
sorry. We will revisit it as soon as we
Yeah.
can. But we've got to go to ad break and say goodbye to the beautiful Namonde.
Thanks so much
But
for
we'll
joining
be
us.
back
It's so
shortly.
great,
Don't
yeah.
go anywhere.
Thank
Okay?
you.
We're still going to be here. And Dano
Yeah.
will be back in the house. Welcome back to Connections, and
Yes.
if you're just joining us, we just
I'm
had the
happy to be
lovely Nomonde speaking to us about body shapes and
Yeah.
images. Remember, she's a image consultant at Look and Feel Images. Check
She's
her out
brilliant.
if you've got any more questions.
I really wanted to be here for the interview. I'm so sad. She's so beautiful.
She's gorgeous, hey? She's
Yo.
rather tall.
She is.
pretty.
And for you, that's kind of like...
Anyway.
Don't tease. We just
Anywho.
spoke about teasing.
I'm sorry.
And now you are not leading by example.
Excuse,
Gano.
It's
excuse.
alright, it's alright, it's alright. I accept, I accept.
Okay.
So anyway, we were just having a really interesting discussion about what you
Yeah.
should do, but I think we do need to tackle the kind of the more sort of personal and personal aspect of body image and how to kind of not take everything that everyone says into account so much and just really be at peace with yourself, I suppose. Yeah.
I reckon doing things that make you feel good. I mean, normally the image consultant said dressing for your body. Dressing for your body can change, like, you can go from bad to fab.
It boosts your confidence as well.
So
Yeah. It boosts
quickly,
your confidence
like
so much.
if you're an apple, as she said, cinch in your waist, rock your walk, and I mean, you've got confidence of a runway model.
Yes, yeah, honestly.
Like, people are gonna turn with you, like, when you're walking.
There's nothing more attractive or attractive
Beautiful.
is the word, and beautiful
Than
confidence.
confidence,
I think
yeah.
that's the most important part. Don't
Bring
let
back
your
the Sophia Town fashion. I love it.
yeah,
Really?
don't let
Can't
your
get over it.
pardon?
The Sophia Town
So
fashion.
he's more into
Sophia Town
vintage.
The
fashion,
vintage.
you like that?
It's looking good, I'm
The
telling you.
flowy
Like that look.
dresses and...
Those, you know,
Little
Then you get
jackets.
girls like we who just rock their jeans and shit.
rock the dance
That's
floors,
walking
get
around
LPs.
Yeah.
Get how you pushing it. Sorry.
Yeah, no, for sure, definitely. We're getting news from a Sophie who apparently has
Yeah.
sent us
Oh
a
yeah,
wonderful video.
the video.
That's really nice of you,
Sweet of
Sophie.
you.
Thank you, Sophie.
So let's cross over to that and take a look at that this evening and see what she has to say about body image.
My name's Sophie. I'm 15 years old. I quite like the way my body looks. I don't work very hard at it, but I eat well and I exercise when I can. I do wear makeup just because I think I look better with it, and I probably don't look after my skin as much as I should. I do think, though, that the youth of today, in South Africa specifically, have very little self-esteem when it comes to their bodies. And it's wrong, because a lot of the youth who do have issues with their body actually have really good bodies. And it's just a matter of trying to convince them that they have really good bodies.
Thank you so
Thanks
much,
so much.
Sophie.
Thank you.
That was a really beautiful message.
Yeah,
Yeah, the youth of
sweet
South
of her.
Africa needs to feel a bit better about themselves. Honestly, you can't live your life comparing yourself to other
Yeah.
people, because you're never going to be
You'll
somebody
never reach.
else.
You'll never reach.
You'll never be Kim Kardashian. You know, as much as we aspire to be like Kimmy K, guys, we're
No,
not
she's
gonna
not
be
necessarily
Kim.
the best positive role model in the world. She's vapid.
Yeah, no, she's
Who's the
not.
big
She's
one?
vapid
Kim or
as
Courtney?
all hell.
The Courtney's the bigger of the three sisters, actually, but she's also kind of toned down now, so they're all equal now. Now, guys, we're having a lot of Facebook interaction, and Musa Ntladi, who's saying that I'm watching the show and it's going great so far. Thank you.
Thank you, Musa.
And then we've got Apiwe who says, hey, I am tuned in. Thank you, Apiwe.
Thank
and
you so
thank you
much.
all guys for tuning in. We really appreciate the support.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. But to sort of cross back to that, because that kind of struck a chord. I think it is really important for people to improve their self-esteem, and also to seek out positive role models in society.
But how do we do that, though?
What do you mean? How do we do that? Okay,
Yeah.
first of all, stop reading those magazines. Like, just stop. Stop looking at those fashion magazines.
But I like
look,
magazines.
like, if you're looking for style tips and stuff like that, at least look at the magazines with a bit of a filter on, because you're never going to look like that, number one. And number two, those women are like airbrushed to the ends of the earth.
Yeah.
And in fact, most models are 20% below the average weight of women globally.
Wow. That is a
Scary
lot.
fact, scary
It is,
fact, eh?
So-
it is actually unhealthy to be that thin, unless your body is that thin, unless you are just tall, thin, and skinny, and you're a very, very lucky girl, and we all want to kill you. But like, if you aren't, you can't be that person. You can't starve yourself to that. You can't
live on tomatoes and
But
apples.
thinking of the guy side of it
yes,
as well.
Yes,
you know?
sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry. I was so sorry.
I have no part to play. Anyway, just to bring it back to the guy part, you know, as small as I am, as short as I am, we will not all be a Hulk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hulk smash.
As how many supplements you may take, you know, you just will not get there. Especially if it's, you know, DNA carried down. Your father, your grandfather, your uncle is just a athletic type. Okay, Nomone did not state earlier that guys are hourglasses or apples, but I'd be scared to know that there are some. But you know, it's just
it's true. There are some guys
fit.
who actually have to wear girls' jeans because their hips are wider.
I know guys that do wear girls' jeans.
Because their hips are wider. The jeans that carry
No, guys, no. But are you sure that they go into the store, go to the women's section, or they have wider?
Size. I've got a cousin who will just wear his sister's jeans because it was just the convenient thing for him to wear.
Okay, that's just lazy. I know people who just can't fit into the male cut of jeans. And
but I don't know, Luto, let me ask you. Don't males, like clothing, have a specific wide cut or something like that?
Listen,
yeah, but that's catering to a man who's like that.
Yeah,
and that's the average male ideal. Okay. Some men are like that.
Wow,
no, it's true. It's true. Instead of actually getting the whole custom-made things done, they will do the female route, but rather a simple looking pair of jeans.
Just
you know?
plain kind of.
Yeah, but where
you would never tell.
But where it gets scary is when the guys wear jeans that are clearly designed for ladies, tight designed for ladies, or if it's not necessarily tight, you know, the outer trims, the coloured stitching.
Yeah, that's clearly
for females. Stop judging, guys. Let your freak flag fly. It's okay. Stop judging. It's fine. Whatever fits and is comfortable. And if you feel good about it, then you go
rock
ahead
it. As
and
you said, confidence is so beautiful. So if you feel good, you feel confident, go ahead.
Go for it. So we've got a couple of tips here to stay positive about body image and not what you done, Corda, because that's so horrible. Okay, the first one is get a good role model.
Yeah.
Please get a good role model.
It might be hard to get one in society, but try find one.
Yeah. If you know a pair,
from old time past.
Yeah. If you know a pair, find another pair.
Yeah.
And then you guys can go shopping together and like make it a fun experience because like she's a pair, I'm a pair, like we wear the same kind of clothes and it will be absolute fun.
Be very careful though to kind of stay away from fighting over the last item in the shop because I know I turn into a tigress.
I would not know.
I like hide things inside bags. Other customers can't find them so I can come back and buy.
Really?
Okay. You know what happened? I was in a store with a cousin of mine and she wanted to buy this bag and it was the last bag that was there. And she says to this lady, she grabbed it and this lady had already taken it.
Yeah.
And she said, sorry, are you buying that? And she's like, yeah, I am. Like, okay. We stayed in that shop for 30 minutes waiting to see if this lady's going to buy it or not. And she ended up not buying it. She sort of like hidden behind all these things, and she bought a pair of earrings, I think it was, and out she walked, and my cousin's like, you see, my son's she took the bag, bought it, and I was like, how did you know?
Yeah,
like,
that's what we tell.
You can tell, because I do it all the time if I find something I like.
How many stores are there in Gauteng alone
like
where she could have gone to find?
No, but I mean, it's convenient. You are there, and then
and
why not get it?
There's like this one bag at the shop that I love so much, and it's this ox blood brown bag, and it's the last one left.
It was a brown bag that you bought as well.
I didn't hide it. Like I thought about it in retrospect, and I was like, why didn't I hide that? Anyway, let's move on to the next topic, which is get moving. The next
get moving.
Guys, I have to say, I absolutely hate exercise. I am not an exerciser. You will never ever find me in the gym.
I just lost it.
No.
I just lost it.
Yeah, like I go in phases as well.
Yeah,
I go in phases.
You get the stage where you're like all hip about gym. Yeah, let's do this, pump, you know. And then you lose it. And I'm telling you, once you lose it, it's hard to get back to that routine. You know, I find that I struggle up the stairs sometimes. And I mean, I am still active. You know, I go for a run with the dog and whatnot. But after some time, you find the breathing is a mission. Ooh. You walk, okay.
I'm sorry, breathing. I will go to the gym for 1 week. I promise you, for 1 week. And then after, I'm like, I'll go next year.
I have a friend who got a gym account recently. And then, like, the last time she went to gym, which I think was like the 3rd time, she went to gym just to swipe her card so she could still get her points.
Oh,
No,
She didn't
guys,
even go inside. She literally
Just
just
swipe
swiped the
U-turn.
card and then you
Yeah.
turn. I'm like, then why did you get this thing?
She must rather
And
give me her
getting moving
subscription.
isn't just about gym.
Yeah,
though.
it isn't. Yeah.
So find a sport that you like. Action cricket. Or
I don't like
action
sports
soccer,
either.
Or roller
You just don't have her
skating.
I don't like sports. I've never played sports. Like, I tried
Were you not a
netball,
sporty
I
girl at
failed.
school?
I tried hockey, I failed, left it, and then this is the result.
try a walk.
Yeah, try.
I want to try dancing. Like, I am
You know, also what I
a
like?
big Beyonce
We
fan.
young, okay? And not many of us drive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And maybe just from your house to the shop, don't get your folks to drive you 500 meters or, you know, a kilometer. Try a walk.
Yeah, just take a walk.
Sunday afternoon,
or
just
look
not
for
at
a
night.
dance class. Look, I'm taking
Yeah.
up line dancing soon with my friend.
That's
That's
nice.
just going to be fun. I need to get
So
a pair
if
of
I can
cowboy
get
boots.
like a class specifically designed to teaching us Beyonce moves, like I am there. I am
Or go for the
totally.
waltz. Go for the
Yeah,
waltz.
find
No.
an activity. Okay, all right. The next one is don't pay so much attention to the media,
Media.
guys.
Yeah,
it's
true.
Nonsense.
It's not the real deal.
It's not the real deal. It really, no one's skin looks like alabaster like that. No one. No, you can't tell me that Rihanna doesn't have one pimple.
Ah, she does.
Yeah.
I've
Not
seen
one.
Rihanna without makeup.
Eh?
Like,
Not one.
it's not. She's not
It's
that
not
pretty.
natural.
You can't
know?
can't tell me that when Beyonce has been playing in a concert and she had 3 hours sleep, she doesn't have bags under her eyes.
Ah,
Yeah.
Beyonce doesn't
No.
have bags.
You are just biased. I'm not listening to your opinion about Beyonce.
No, I'm
But,
just
I'm
joking,
not
guys.
trying to Beyonce hate or anything. I think she's a beautiful woman. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that we're all human beings.
And we
Beautiful as
all
she is,
suffer
she
as
also
like
sweats.
we've
Yes.
got dimples there and there where dimples are not supposed to be. But guys, don't follow the media.
Yeah.
It's-
Don't follow the media. The media is designed to make you hate yourself so you can buy more
Yeah.
stuff you don't need. So
Yeah, definitely.
don't do that.
Don't follow it.
Like,
Okay, the fourth
really.
tip.
is to focus on health rather than appearance.
Yeah.
I think that's important. I think
Yeah.
if you're healthy, appearance will follow naturally.
Yeah, like don't go buy those bodybuilding drinks. I don't know, the supplements that are gonna make you like.
It depends, though. It depends. If you want to bulk up and you want to bulk up healthily, and that's what you want
Do
to
it the proper way.
then do it the proper way.
But
Don't think
also
that
you must
drinking-
make sure you can maintain it.
Yeah.
The one thing you don't want to do is, you know, using up all those supplements, building that muscle,
Yeah.
and I mean, at the rate that your muscle is developing, your bones aren't moving at the same pace.
Yeah.
You know, and when a big guy's being dropped, there's a higher chance of their bones being broken,
Yeah.
you know, than you think their muscles will protect.
Yeah.
And if you are wanting to, you know, go on those products and whatnot, think of the things that it has. You know,
The
gas that comes
effects,
out,
like,
my
yo.
goodness. The acne that comes out on your face once you've taken that. Drink a lot of water, your liver is at stake.
Like,
Yeah.
It's worse than
plenty,
alcohol.
Plenty of water. And also watch out for alcohol. It wreaks havoc on your
Yeah.
Yeah.
metabolism.
Watch
And then
out
do you
on
have another
alcohol.
tip?
And then the final one is
Oh.
make it a family affair. Guys,
Definitely.
get together, go shopping together. Stop mom from buying those
Bab.
Itzamos and
Those pap,
Or-
please
or you
stop
get
with the
those-
pap. My family loves pap, and it's like, guys, come on, I'm trying to lose it. My family
Maybe-
knows me. I'm
maybe-
always on a diet,
Yeah.
and they'll be like eating pap. I'm like, but guys, you're not being supportive
Because
here.
you're not.
Go
So
out with
make
them
it a
when they go
family
shopping.
thing.
Yeah.
When they take that chocolate spread, be like,
You don't know my
When
dad.
they take the ace, reject.
Reject.
When they take a certain type of rice, be like, not this one, rather this one,
Yeah.
because of ABC. Add some veggies in there. Add
And,
some fruit.
and you'll wonder, the whole family will feel so much better. I find when I eat healthy, I feel like I can run, jump, and bound over
Yeah,
buildings
yeah.
and whatnot. It's awesome. It's really,
Yeah.
really good for you.
So
Get the
make it a family
involved.
thing,
Affair.
like.
Sit
Yeah.
down for dinner together. All right. Anyway, we're so sorry we've run out of time again. We keep wanting to talk more, but unfortunately we've got to go. But join us tomorrow night. We will be talking about
Interracial dating.
relationships. All right. From us in studio. Good night and have a fantastic evening.
Good evening.